Oh, hi guys, welcome to another video, and just a quick day out. This is on Monday, and just down at Bodiam Castle. So as you can see, the ducks there on the moat, and just a few shots here with a GoPro, basically. Just having a nice wander around, really. Wasn't there all that long. As you see, me there mumbling in front of the camera. I'd actually forgotten to unmute the camera, which was a bit stupid, so that's why I'm voicing over. These are the steps up into the South Tower in Bodiam Castle. It's actually shut at the moment unless you're on private tours, but because I do bits of work for them, I still have access, which is quite nice, especially on a lovely day like today. So just popped up there, took a few photos, bits and pieces as well. So this video, you're basically just going to see the shots I took with the Rx10 Mark IV. I did have the A7R3 with me because I actually was doing some photos for Bodiam Castle while I was there. But while I was there, I just thought I'd take some shots with the Rx10 as well, and obviously show you guys what I've been up to. There will be another video with a new lens I've got on the A7R3, so look out for that one. So basically, I was up on the South Tower there, just showing you guys what's there. Fabulous place to go and visit. Even if it's busy, it's actually still very sort of relaxing there, and just a very beautiful place. Here's a 500 frames per second slow motion video of the duck there, sort of duck water off a duck's back as such. And so just shooting that, which was, I think it was end half on the record selection of the slow motion, so it's about 3.5 seconds worth of footage, same as this. The ducks, it must be sort of becoming into mating season, because they're all fighting over which sort of one female duck, by the looks of it. Was quite funny. So they're doing plenty of this, splashing around and quacking at each other, which is kind of cool. So here's one shot actually from the A7R3, just quickly. I just wanted to see show you guys the difference between the A7R3 and the Rx10. So as you can see there, massive resolution. But obviously this has been reduced down to a JPEG, and obviously you're only looking at this in either HD or 4K. So, but that's the quality of the A7R3. And then this is identical shot, same focal length, 24mm, a crop in from the Rx10 Mark IV. And these haven't been edited. This one's had a little bit of processing, but the A7R3 was straight to camera. This one's had a little bit of processing, but no sharpening or anything like that. But it's pretty impressive for a 20 megapixel camera. You can see a little bit of colour noise up in the sky there. But other than that, it was really, really cool. So here's a few shots of some wildlife that were out and about, enjoying the sun, and around the castle area. It seems to be quite a bit there now, which is really nice. So you've got plenty of squirrels. There seems to be loads of squirrels there, which I've never really seen more than a couple. I probably saw 10, so they're obviously having a good year. This one here was just sunbathing on that piece of fence there. And then there was a robin. He's obviously moved in and has realised that the ducks are getting fed daily, so he's over by the edge of the moat there, and that's shooting into the shade. So it shows you the sort of dynamic range the Rx10 Mark IV's got. Another shot here, not all that sharp, but my shutter speed was a little bit slow for their speed of movement, because they really do shift it, but still it's in focus. It's just not quite as sharp as I would have liked. Plane cruising over, probably 10,000 feet plus, I suppose, but you can still read his number plate there on his wing quite easily. Like I say, these haven't been edited or anything, they're just straight out of the camera. Duck preening himself, I think that's what you call it. But plenty of detail there, and in good light. As you can see, guys, it's literally, this is when you take shots. People say about the noise problems and stuff like that, but when do you really use the camera in crap light? Why would you? There's no point, unless you really have to use a camera in crap light, there's no point. But when you've got a beautiful day like today, where the light was pretty much perfect, lovely and soft as well, and it was being filtered through some of the clouds every now and again, so you had like a nice diffusion. But you can see there's plenty sharp. These are sort of 600mm. This is definitely 600mm. F4, 1/250th of a second, and it's probably my favourite shot of a robin I've ever taken. But as you can see, the detail and the sharpness, And the main benefit of having f4 instead of f2.8 is your depth isn't too shallow. It sounds silly, but with animals you want to get just that a little bit more in focus. You don't want to go too shallow, because the closer you get to your subject, your depth of field is going to get narrower and narrower, and actually you end up with a photo that's too shallow and actually looks crap. So you would have stopped the lens down to f4 anyway, at least. So generalization, 600mm f4 works really nicely, and the fact that the sensor is smaller, your depth is increased even more compared to a full frame. So there's quite a few times I've actually got a better shot from the RX10 Mark IV than with the A7R3. This shot here is awesome. This one I've taken probably about 30 feet away, and it's great. It was actually so I'm focusing through on the spot focus, on the smallest spot focus you can get, and I'm still managing to focus past all the little branches. And this is just a quick 500 frames per second squirrel getting spooked as one of the electric vehicles came up the path at Bodiam, so he had a little spook. As you can see there, it's quite funny. But that's it, guys. That's just a quick video. Please subscribe, please click notification bell, and please share the videos, and I'll speak to you soon.